We are here in London for the trainer familiarization sessions for ITIL MP transition, ITIL 4. And my question to you is, are you ready for a love affair with ITIL?
This week we've been teaching the ITIL 4 Managing Professional Training course to trainers.
What excites me about ITIL 4 is the move from purely the IT department looking at service management to the organisation, the emphasis of the organisation taking ownership of the contribution that IT actually does.
We've moved over the years from a very process-centric mechanical view of how to run IT to a much more people, principle and policy-based approach to how you should do things. We've moved away from a very old-fashioned command and control approach to a much more trust people and give them the tools they need to do a great job for creating value for their customers and users. And I think people who move from ITIL 2 to ITIL version 3 to ITIL 4 will find they're just doing a better job at getting happier and more contented customers.
What I've noticed about this version of ITIL is that it understands the fact that in organizations there's so many different methodologies in use. So what it tries to do from a governance point of view is marry all those things together to make sure that there's a top-down approach, which Koers tried to do that, talked about the goals cascade and so on. So I think with this version of ITIL, the chances of making it that much more successful is better because of that understanding of what's going on.
And for all those who are into lean and agile and DevOps, for whom it's more than just a method, it's a kind of a community thing. How would ITIL 4 be interesting for them?
That's a powerful question. Yeah. So all of these things have their own community. There is actually quite a good ITIL community out there. I think the changes in ITIL that make it fit better for those communities are things like a set of guiding principles that we didn't invent. We developed them based on ideas that we borrowed from all of those sorts of frameworks you're talking about. So principles like focus on value, start where you are, progress iteratively with feedback and all of the others, so that we're teaching people how to join together things like lean and agile and DevOps into their service management, rather than saying, oh, we do it this way and they do it that way, which was never the intent, but it kind of came across.
I'd like to cite Philip Hersom from AXELOS, who said that his vision of ITIL 4 was the picture on the front of a jigsaw puzzle. Yeah. So all of these various practices, lean and DevOps and so on, you can do whatever you want and take whatever pieces of these various frameworks that you need and put them together, and that should build a whole framework, right? A holistic picture.